Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's StarAlliance939 coming to you guys with a quick update for the Chicago O'Hare Model Airport update. Now, I haven't made a model airport update to this channel in a very long time. I do apologize for that. I've been studying for exams just recently, and I have most of my exams coming up this week. But those aren't until Thursday and Friday, so I do hope to finish part 2 of this update. As you can tell by the title, this will be part 1 of the update. And if you're wondering why I'm doing this in separate parts, it's because I originally did make an entire update for the airport, and it came out as 14 minutes and 59 seconds. Tried to upload it overnight, and it crashed my Wi-Fi. Now, you could say it's because of my Wi-Fi, but I have had similar problems before with better Wi-Fi's before when I tried to upload a video that's close to 15 minutes. Now, it says on my YouTube thing, or whatever, that I can only upload videos 15 minutes, or it has to be below 15 minutes. I'm not sure why I have this boundary and I can't upload videos that are longer. It's kind of been something that's been troubling me for a while, and I've just been having to deal with it. I've been having to make shorter videos, and I guess you could get more views if you do upload to more videos, obviously, if they're all separate. But it does kind of annoy me when it does kind of waste my time, because I've got to upload separate videos, and then it takes 2 days to upload what should be one video. But yeah, anyways, I'm just going to be doing the part 1 for this update. So that's going to be all this area, and then I'm going to leave part 2 for the United terminal over there. So that's going to be happening. Hopefully that's going to be uploaded by Tuesday morning, whereas the rest of this will be uploaded tomorrow morning, hopefully. So anyways, let's get the update started here. So we have the Cathay Pacific 748 cargo going to head off to Hong Kong via Anchorage. This is the cargo section of the airport, obviously. We've got a separate runway here. As you can see, the design of the airport is a little different. It's mainly different over there. Sorry about the lighting. It's mainly different over there, but as you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3 runways down here. So I thought for a major airport like this, I think 3 runways is appropriate. And obviously, the real O'Hare, I think it's got 5 runways. So I'm never ever going to make that many runways, but yeah, I did try to make it as close as possible. So moving on with the update, we have the UPS MD-11 heading off to Louisville, 763 heading off to Louisville, FedEx 752 heading off to Indianapolis, MD-11 heading off to Memphis, MD-11 heading off to Memphis, MD-11 heading off to Memphis. I do have more FedEx MD-11s, I just didn't have space for them. SAS 4300. Now here comes the twist, where I've got a couple of passenger aircraft that are all going to leave over here, and this is where I have to do the explaining part. This is what's going to take a lot of time. So I have the commercial part of the airport, and they're all coming from this area. We've got Terminal 3, Terminal 1, and Terminal 5 over there. So they're all coming from here, and they're all going to taxi over here, and then they're going to use this as a departing runway on top of this area, also using it as a departing runway. So I've had to have a combination of runways being used at once, because I've got so many aircraft that I need to get rid of. I need to get them flying out. I need to get them flying in as well. So currently we have the SAS 4300 who came from Terminal 5, so he's come all the way over there, and he's taxied around before they switch the runways to this one for taking off, so he's pretty much come all the way around from there. SAS 4300 heading off to Copenhagen. United 752, this aircraft's going to head off to Newcastle. I believe that's a new route opening this summer from O'Hare. I know it's definitely from Newark, but I believe Chicago-Newcastle is a new route, or it will be, will be a new route in the future. Moving on, the American A321 by Air Classics. This aircraft's going to head off to Charlotte. Moving on with the cargo side of the airport, we have the internationals. So we have Lufthansa Cargo 777F heading off to Frankfurt. Airbridge Cargo 748 going to head off to Moscow Sheremetyevo today, or Amsterdam. Korean Air Cargo 748F going to head off to Seoul. Atlas Air 748F came in from Cincinnati. China Airlines Cargo 744F going to head out to Taipei via Anchorage. That's about it for that side. Moving on with this runway. So this has recently just been switched to the takeoffs. Before it was just, the wind has shifted. So the aircraft were coming in this way, and then it was only being used for landings, and then now they've switched it so that takeoffs are going to be from this direction. So currently we have the Qatar 777-300ER One World. This aircraft is going to head off to Doha, One World livery. I put that on a stand, as you can see, so that's just coming in now. I really apologize for the lighting, it should be a lot better. Moving on, Turkish Airlines A330-200, new model, going to head off to Istanbul today. Cathay Pacific 333, this aircraft's going to head off to Hong Kong as usual. Spirit of Hong Kong, by the way. Virgin America A320 came in. Gonna head off to its gate. I was gonna say a destination, but it's just come in. Virgin Atlantic 789. This is a brand new model. Looks fantastic. However, I got a comment on my Instagram page about this being not the correct color, and that Gemini gets the color spot on, so I'll have to check out the Gemini one as soon as possible. But anyways, the Virgin Atlantic 789, beautiful aircraft. I really am a fan of it, and this is going to head off to Heathrow today. Currently where I live, I do get a view of the 789s coming in. I'm seeing it like pretty frequently, not too frequently, but you know, occasionally I do get the 789 coming above me. Emirates 777-300ER gonna head off to Dubai. Korean Air 777-300ER heading off to Seoul. Star Alliance 777-300ER. This is gonna be operating the ANA flight to Narita today. Its actual airline under this is Eva Air, but as you can see, it's a Star Alliance aircraft. Just gonna use it as ANA today. Swiss A330-300 heading off to Zurich. Obviously, we have the Lot 787 gonna head off to Warsaw. Air Berlin A330-200 next to him. One more livery gonna head off to Berlin. Next to him, the Copa 737-800. Now, this aircraft I have included in Terminal 5, obviously, because it operates out of Terminal 5. But the main reason that I'm using this aircraft is because I did get the JC Wing 738, which is the actual United 738 with the United logo below it. And beforehand, I was using this as that aircraft, but now I don't need to, obviously. So instead, I needed a Copa aircraft, and I do know, that the Copa Airlines do operate, I believe, it's a 738 in the Star Alliance livery. So this aircraft is still wearing the Continental livery below the Star Alliance logo, but you know, you can't really tell. So this aircraft is going to be operating to Panama City today. So great to have a 738 of Copa finally. Not the real thing, but still getting there somehow. Moving on with Terminal 3. Now here's where the design kind of goes off to where the actual O'Hare is. So in O'Hare, they've got a V shape that goes like this. And they've got two of them, so I obviously don't have space for two of them. I have space for one, or I could have one giant V shape that went down here. I'm not going to forfeit a runway, however. So, you know, I was just running out of space. I needed to get some kind of design. So this was the design that would really get the most aircraft in here. So moving on with Terminal 2, we have the trying to fit him in there. Here we have the Delta MD-88, it's going to head off to Detroit, MD-90, or that's vice versa, MD-90 going to head off to Detroit, MD-88 heading out to Atlanta. 717, this aircraft's going to head out to Atlanta as well. CRJ-900 going to head off to, I believe it's Salt Lake City, JFK, it's going to head off to JFK. 717 just taxiing out, that's going to head off to Atlanta as well. Frontier A319 heading off to Denver, just over there we have the Delta E-170 going to head off to Minneapolis. And just there we have the new model American Eagle CRJ-700. That's going to head off to, where am I going to head off to? We're going to head off to Oklahoma City. So moving on with the American side of the terminal, this is all Terminal 3, which is the major part of the airport. We have Terminal 3 of these two terminals, and then the combination of T5 and T3 with the One World Airlines going over there. So moving on, we have the I was going to say Iberia. Why am I? American 738. This aircraft's going to head off to New York JFK. American 738 heading off to Baltimore. 738 behind him going to head off to DCA. CRJ-900 over there going to head off to Charlotte. American A319 by Aero Classics. That's going to head off to Phoenix. 737-800 going to head off to Dallas-Fort Worth. 752 heading down to Miami. 738, if I can focus on him. 738 in the shadows there. That aircraft's going to head off to Los Angeles. Next to him, the U.S. Airways A321, doing a flight down to Phoenix as well. And a United Express CRJ-700, just going to include him over there because you can see him. That aircraft's just come in from Aspen. Moving on, we have the American A321 with sharklets. This aircraft, I'm using it as a 7.5, so it's going to head out to Dallas today. Moving on, we have the JetBlue A320 and the Harlequin tail. It's going to head off to Boston. 737-800 Hawaiian lay tail. I do plan to get the new Hawaiian lay that got released by Gemini Jets with antennas and everything, and with I was going to say sharklets, scimitars. So hopefully I will be able to get those as soon as possible. Virgin America A319 heading off to San Francisco, and we have a British 744 heading off to London Heathrow. American 777-200 non-stop service to Narita, or actually Shanghai. JetBlue A320 FDNY livery came in from New York. And that's going to wrap up this part one of the update. about 10 minutes long, but you know, I do need to get this kind of update in. Hopefully it will upload tonight. I will get really pissed off if it does not upload tonight. However, I do need to make some more updates, but like I said, I am studying for exams. Afterwards, I will be heading off to New Zealand, Australia. This is going to be a massive trip, so that's, you know, I don't even know how that's going to turn out, if I will be able to upload anything but travel videos. So that's going to be what's happening during the summer, and then I get back around mid-August. That's when the next update's going to be for any airport, unless I make another one in time, by the time I leave for that trip. Anyways, guys, thanks very much for watching. I hopefully get some more news up in the future. Part 2 is coming next time. See ya.